Thank you for joining us for the first annual fundraiser of Voice of a Woman for Humanity. Voice of a Woman for Humanity is brought to you in honor of the courage, love, and faith of Mrs. Angelique Ehejerika, an amazing woman with an incredible story.
In 69 was the time that we were able to come here, but it was a long story to come here.
Meet Angelina Ehejerika. She tells about narrowly escaping Nigeria during the Biafran War with 6 children to reconnect with her husband when either didn't know each other was alive over a span of 3 years.
He said it would be better for him to leave me and the kids, for him to go, not knowing how things were going to change.
Her husband, Christopher Ehejerika, was out of the country finishing his 2nd degree when suddenly
the trouble erupted. There were massacres of Igbos, and we are from the Igbo tribe.
With 6 small children and no husband, Ehejerika had to find a way for her family to survive.
I didn't know how.
She had to travel great distances by train.
I had to tie Maudlin on my back, carry Marianne on my shoulder, and the other 3 followed.
As well as struggle to feed her family and protect them from bombs.
When Nigeria brought the war to Biafra, they were bombing us every day. They were bombing us every day. So every morning, I would first of all get the children, put them in the bunker that I dug.
All the while, not knowing if her husband was dead or alive, little did she know.
He came to the United States and was admitted in Northwestern University.
Through Catholic nuns and priests, they smuggled letters and found each other. In her husband's first reply, he wrote,
"There are people here trying to help me to see whether they could bring you and the children out." Can you imagine?
What seemed impossible became a reality, and through a perilous journey, she and her 6 children flew to reunite after 3 years.
It's something I had no words to describe it. He couldn't say a word, I couldn't say a word. I was just looking at him and he was looking at me. The only thing was the children were jumping on him. Yeah, so it was like a dream, but then it was true.
Although husband Christopher Ehejerika passed away just over 10 years later, the family continues to take each day in strength, love, and faith, with Angelina Ehejerika at age 86 still leading the way. The migration of the Ehejerika family from Nigeria to the United States was made possible with the help and kindness of faithful Christians. In response to the ongoing suffering of malnutrition in Nigeria, she has dedicated her life to saving others as she was saved. In 1996, Voice of a Woman for Humanity began its philanthropic efforts, bringing new and used clothing, vitamins, and medicine to the Nigerian village of Oku. In 1999, Voice of a Woman established the Marian Soup Kitchen in Nigeria. In 1999, Voice of a Woman established the Marian Soup Kitchen in Nigeria, where feeding 100 villagers grew to 700 in only 3 short months, bringing food to malnourished babies, mothers, the sick, disabled, and the elderly. In 1998, Voice of a Woman for Humanity initiated financial support for installation and maintenance of modern water and electrical systems, bringing clean and safe water to the village when it was otherwise 300 miles away. Although there is no free public education in Africa, a majority of those in rural areas are illiterate. In 1997 and 98, Voices of a Woman for Humanity also began offering high school scholarships and vocational training. Voices of a Woman for Humanity thanks you for joining us today in support of our mission to continue this journey, healing hunger and poverty, enhancing educational opportunities, and promoting health and welfare to disadvantaged Africa and urban neighborhoods of Chicago.